Green.
Hey David,
Yeah.
you're on the internet.
Hello and welcome to Family RPG. I'm David Leonard, your Dungeon Master for Arcana of the Ancients. Part 15, if I remember marking that correctly. So, before we begin, we have a bit of a recap for a point of inspiration, and you can also say what you've done with your level up. Level 9.
We went around and found where Meki has her clothes made. And let's see, we found some stuff at the junkyard, but we figured out that we didn't have enough wheels and wheels wouldn't work well in the desert.
No.
So we really need something flying, but we've yet to find somebody who can.
Or with treads.
Or with treads, with somebody who can create us that kind of vehicle. But we're still looking. Let's see, we went to a swamp to find the head. We found the head with some guy with some, were they wolves or anyway, some kind of dogs. Got the head. When we finally retrieved the head, I don't believe he really told us much. But we ended up finding that's right, the head couldn't see because the guy came up from behind.
Yep.
So off to the way.
Let's see, I forget exactly how we figured out who the killer was or suspected, but we ended up we were talking to one of was it the night gang or the day gang near the swamp, and the killer was coming up on it.
We saw a day gang guy walking by.
Okay. He was walking in a forest or something. Anyway, the killer was chasing him. It was going to sneak up on him and kill him, and we happened to catch it, and we stopped him.
Banishment.
Yes, that's right. After the guy lost a couple fingers because he was holding back the garrote. And then the guy came back. We were surrounding him when he came back from the banishment spell. We were able to subdue him and where did we take him anyway? I've forgotten.
The pit that had a terrible bear in it.
Okay, yeah, the pit. So anyway, yeah, we did all that. So we didn't actually do much fighting per se. We didn't any fighting actually. No, other than that. And so we went back and let the bard know he was exonerated.
But what was the lead you got?
The lead for
your vehicle.
Oh, I don't remember what that was. Do you remember what it was? The lead for the I do vaguely remember we had a lead, but I don't remember what it was.
Actually, I haven't written down any new notes since the Christmas episode.
It's because we ran out of room to write the notes. So, what was the lead?
Anyone?
I'm looking through what I got here.
Why are
Oh, there was a clothes shop.
Well, we went to the clothes shop to pick up Meki's.
First we went to the wrong one, then we found the right one.
Yeah, and the dress was really ugly. So we, okay. That was. We missed we were going to meet with someone, and we missed them. So you left a note on the bar.
Yeah, one of the day gang guys from
Right.
Drillin's gang, saying, what can we get out of this? That since we found who the culprit was.
Yeah. So, but I don't recall what the clue was.
There was a shop you haven't gone to yet.
Okay.
The one shop in town.
There's a couple other places you still haven't gone to yet.
Yeah.
Probably won't at this point.
Okay. But anyway, that's
Not if you have anything
that's
to say
all I
about
can
it.
remember at the moment. So, what was it?
Arthur still gets the point.
Thank you.
The hint was Flyte. Flyte, armor and more.
Ah.
A guy named Flyte Deboit.
Okay. Flyte Deboit, and I didn't write that down.
Flyte.
Actually, I have a new list here that I printed out, so I wouldn't have my notes on it. So, good. Well,
So, quick summary of your level 9 stuff. What's new?
Pussycat?
I lucked out and got
None of your pussycats.
maximum of my hit points, so I got 89 hit points. And added a mass cure spell, which sounds like we may need it. And that's about it. I swapped out some other spells. Actually, I have enough spell slots for the Wall of Fire and the Light. Okay.
So,
What?
anything else of interest, or are we just going to move on?
Well, I added a level of fighter since I'm not currently going to level in artificer since the deck of many things.
My fighter gets 2 attacks now. He leveled up.
Adding the level of fighter, I went with battle master and get to have some fun with some maneuvers.
Being 9th level sorcerer, I got rid of the bless spell and traded it out for the spell.
Curse spell. No.
Animate objects. That way we have even more creatures in the field on our side.
Oh.
Some of them could be very big. Anyways, and also from the book Deep Magic.
Yeah, deep magic. Oh.
Deep Magic.
I disappeared.
For a moment, yes. The spell Power Word Pain. Again, trying to double down on the fact that I want to be a god of language. So, my words carry weight. Basically causes 4d10 psychic, force damage on somebody. And then on their start of the next turn, they need to make a Constitution saving throw. And if they fail, they take another 4d10. And it keeps going on until they finally succeed. And since we leveled up, and since I pulled out one card, increased my charisma up to 22, my spell's DC is 18. So pretty good.
All right.
And if you had a spell that would maybe give them disadvantage on a Constitution saving throw, that would be all the more delightful.
Well, I don't have anything like that.
We didn't plan that out. You're all right.
Did you get a extra cantrip yet?
Not yet. I'm still at 5 cantrips. I believe.
Does it say what the druids are at level 8?
Yeah, I won't get another cantrip until level 10.
Okay. Because mine's Sliver.
Do I get an extra rank cantrip anytime? I think I got 4 now. Plus I had actually I might have 3, but I get a freebie from something else.
Sure. Level 9, still 3 cantrips.
Okay. So
Yes.
I forget which is the freebie, but I'll take it. Okay.
So, it's a new day, new you.
I better watch what I say.
You head over the flights then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. You go inside and you see there's sort of a reception desk area with a very...
I think before we leave the room, I should probably question the guys. Okay. So I learned a thing. I figured out a thing.
Okay.
I'm going to call it Power Word Pain. It's going to be very powerful. The problem, though, is that I haven't decided what the word is.
PWP.
But if I say what the word is, then I don't want to hurt anybody right now. So if somebody else suggests to me what the word is, obviously you don't have the power to do this, so it'd be fine. So just please, what suggestion would you have for me to say a word at somebody?
So, you say a word, and it hurts those around you?
A single person.
Oh, only a single person. Okay.
I'm going with stance.
I go with ochre because it's close to ouch. Anyway.
I find that insulting. I know you don't approve or agree with my
Power
methods.
stance compels thee.
Well, you could say Ray.
He's finally set it up that it hurts people to listen to him talk.
Doesn't it always?
Well, just say my name.
How about pamphlet? Whenever you say pamphlet, they'll be screaming in pain.
They already are. I've been trying to work on the illustrations on them. I mean, it's a hard thing, you know. Better with the words.
Okay.
I'll workshop it.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for the help.
Well, hey.
Let's
Wasn't
get it.
ochre
Let's get it.
any good?
Okra?
Ochre? The color, I believe.
It's a vegetable.
Ochre's the color, okra's the vegetable.
Okay, ochre. I think I said ochre the first time anyway.
Like an okra jelly?
Yeah. Whatever. You pick the word.
Okay,
You're
it's
the one speaking it. You have to remember your passwords.
This is true.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, also I can animate objects too now, but I'll deal with that later.
How about pineapple?
I know that reference.
So when you speak, objects run away from you now.
No,
You learned some key
they'll
things.
fight for me.
Hmm.
Yeah, the only way I can get followers is to magically force them.
Okay.
So, as you enter the shop, Flyte's Armor and More, and you see it's basically a huge garage with all kinds of synthetic materials, weapons, armor, even some basic shells of vehicles and stuff, but nothing really in a complete or stable. There's a lot of like experimental stuff in there too. Some things are just like sparking like crazy. There's multiple rooms that are like sectioned off with big lights saying "welding in progress. Do not enter." Because proper gear in order to. You'll be blind if you go into this room without proper.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's a guy at the front reception desk. Looks like he's more of the. He's more of the accounting kind of guy. Very squirmy, very thick glasses and typing and looking at stuff and moving around various things. Yes, who are you?
I am Arthur.
Do you have an appointment?
No.
You'll need to make an appointment. We're all booked up for a couple of days now.
What?
Got a lot of business going on
We
here, as you
we
can
just
tell.
want information at the moment. Yes, information.
And what kind of information?
We're looking to make a vehicle to traverse the desert at a reasonable clip, to either fly or maybe have some sort of a tread that can go over sand with no trouble.
Current estimates would be about 500 shin.
So was this for flying or
For treads.
for treads? Okay.
Oh, I don't think you could afford a flying vehicle.
Probably not. And what kind of fuel does it use?
Raw material.
Raw material.
I mean, you're gonna have to talk to our actual engineers to get more detail on that. But I'm just the accountant at this point, sir.
Okay. Also. Well, I guess we need to work up some dough here. But you estimate about 500 shin.
We're in a bakery business?
Yeah. Jim?
You said we have to work up some dough.
Yes, that's correct. Dough.
Wow.
You don't use that term for your money in this world? Anyway.
We tried
Yes,
baking.
yes. Well, anyway, okay. Does anyone else have questions or answers for this gentleman?
Are you currently hiring?
Not at this time.
Oh.
Well, it sounds like you're really busy. You could use some help.
Part-time work?
This guy just...
As you're talking, one of the lights actually turns off, so it's like safe. And the guy comes out and says, "Oh, Mr. Deboit, these gentlemen would like to speak to you about a flying vehicle. I'm sure they couldn't afford it, but you could at least give them a shot." And this big hulking guy, obviously, muscles for days and such. He's been working on this kind of stuff for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Flyte.
Okay. Oh.
Does that a big old arm?
Yeah. Gee.
Who wants to shake his arm?
That's okay.
Shake his hand.
I'll shake his hand.
Make a strength saving throw.
Oh boy.
And of course, by I mean ram.
Yeah.
That's a 5. How much damage?
Take 4.
Oh my.
Crushing. Technically, it's bludgeoning.
Good to see you.
Okay. Yeah, we're looking for a vehicle to traverse the desert. Flying would probably be preferable, but we were understanding that that would probably be too expensive for our what we can afford. And
He strokes his beard.
we can.
Well, might be something you could do for me.
Oh.
See, if there's a few people out to my the synth graveyard.
Synth graveyard.
Yeah, you know, Meki has her junkyard.
Uh-huh.
I get my stuff from the graveyard further out of town.
Oh.
That would have been good to know.
Uh-huh.
Well, you see, the graveyard isn't necessarily all dead.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the constructs there, you know, they come back with a vengeance.
Uh-huh.
And there's plenty of stuff to feed on, too, so,
Oh,
What type of things are we talking out there?
well,
well,
the constructs.
he gets out his ledger.
I've chosen my power word. I am unlikely to accidentally say it in common conversation.
It probably won't work on a construct.
No, I'm just saying
Yes.
that that's what I'm looking for. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You boys ever heard of Marauding Vault?
Nope.
No.
Roll an Arcana check.
Marauding Vault.
15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arcana,
Yes.
unnatural 20.
16 for looks of.
They are huge constructs that absorb ciphers, relics, iron flesh, even people. They're basically like a gray version of the like this.
Uh-huh. So now.
So they have these thrusters underneath that let them hover, and it's basically a large dome area where they hold everything that they collect from underneath them. They're basically like huge UFOs.
And considering how this is a billion years in the future, they may well have been.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like your graveyard may be empty if these things are floating about.
Well, they don't carry everything. They just, you know, pick up what's most interesting to them.
Huh. Oh, I thought they used it for fuel.
If it moves, is it interesting?
Could be.
Yeah, I presume.
It
as
picks
much.
up people too. I've had a few people lost to this thing. So
I see.
Huh.
if you can retrieve it,
How much damage are we allowed to do to it?
well, you can
Put it out
damage
of
its, you know, its dome. It obviously has all of its, you know,
Yes.
intelligence and
It's dome made out of
movement
chrome.
capacity. As long as you don't damage the servos, the hover servos underneath, I might be able to put something together for you.
So this is the reason. Okay, we're doing this as an exchange. Then
Yeah.
we're dealing with this problem that's in your source of resources,
Mhm.
and you're going to modify it for us for our purposes.
Still cost you about 200 shit.
Well,
That
It
sounds
is
like-
very dangerous.
so what was the name of this thing again?
Marauding Vault.
Marauding Vault. Okay.
Obviously, I'm not going to pay you till after you retrieve it because you may not live to fight it.
And you don't want your shin going up into it. So
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
So, what's been tried before on something like this that didn't work?
What gets people eaten?
People who don't give it things.
What does it like to have?
Well, you said ciphers.
Well, with your natural 20, it has a thing called an extraction
Is it
field.
unnatural 20?
Unnatural 20.
That's
Okay.
what-
Clarify that, just
Right.
in case that gives
Right.
you less.
Two.
Yeah.
The extraction field does a whole bunch of force damage unless on a failed save. If you succeed in the save, you either take half damage or let go of one piece of equipment you are holding.
Piece of equipment.
So maybe if you fail, you just get damage.
Fail,
and
full damage.
and you don't lose anything.
Yeah.
So if you fail, you get to keep your parts. If you pass, you lose something.
All right.
Well,
Presently, we have 2 tires still.
good to know.
I don't know if Phil's
we
actually
need to
carrying
carry-
them with him.
I don't
but
think he is. He probably
Okay.
left them in his inventory in the
fine.
junkyard.
Yeah.
Well, we might want to bring this stuff with us.
Have you ever heard of someone taking one of these down?
Yeah, not easily, but I think you guys can handle it.
Oh.
Okay, so where is this place?
He points down on your map.
Uh-huh.
It's not too far out of town.
All right, good boy.
My days J.A. is Preston Garvey. He's like, oh,
Can we fast
there's a
travel
settlement that
there?
needs your help. No.
Uh-huh.
We're in survival mode.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's about just a couple hours out of town. So
Okay.
How do you expect us to get it back if we've disabled it?
drag it. There's probably
It's
something there
huge.
you can. There's probably some cart or something out there you can drop it on.
Okay, you
Okay.
could transform into a large beast that could
Yes.
carry this thing.
Yeah.
Or you drag this thing, I should say.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
Mm.
All right, well,
See.
I mean, okay, what's your strength?
It's 16.
And what's your companion's strength? Lexo Jr.?
Oh, it's 17.
Okay, and Phil's is 16.
Yeah.
So, between the 3 of you,
Yeah. I could turn it. I got huge beasts here. Well, I can't turn into those because they're second. So.
higher challenge rating.
Right, but I could call them. I could conjure them. Anyway.
Conjuring, yes. Okay.
Yes.
all right, well, I guess we'll start heading out.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
By the way,
Yep.
if we don't come back,
Yep.
and you do manage to get back out there, we already have graves paid for. We'd appreciate if you'd at least take us back and put us in those.
Oh, you're those guys. All right.
We are those guys.
Yes.
Did we make it in the news?
No, I just heard about somebody paying for their own graves. Like, all right, about time.
Oh. So that was newsworthy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. All right.
I guess that's...
Hope you don't need him.
Yeah. So do we.
If we do we really care?
Right.
All right.
Maybe if we become valuable enough, eventually somebody could revive us.
Maybe.
Resurrect us. Or he's dead. They won't have it.
They'd probably charge us for it after we came back.
Well, sure. I mean, that's a lot of diamond.
Okay. So we're going to bring our stuff that we are not afraid to get rid of.
Or leave behind things you might not want to get rid of.
Yeah.
I had a loot, yeah.
I've got 2 fireball in here. I think those fireball necklace. I still have that.
I don't know.
Did you throw those?
I remember if you really used them
I
at
had
all.
4, so I've
Uh-huh.
got 2 now. So.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. Well, if you keep
Alright.
track, I don't want you to
Use
say
them.
I used them
Yeah.
and then I didn't use them. I'm like, wait.
No.
Okay, I guess in the... I'll put away the potion of water breathing, my loot illusions with the autograph on it, my mystery key, and my raw jewel of branding.
I just
'cause,
make a note, I guess, that those are circled or something. Like
Yeah,
those
there are.
aren't on your
there's other
person.
ones.
Yeah.
Okay. So no second already, so yeah.
Well,
Anything you don't want lost,
Okay.
leave behind with Meki, I guess.
Okay. Goggles of night. I'll leave those. Circle of thunder.
I'll leave behind the pistol just in case.
Mm-hmm.
And my dragon claw.
I'm not going without the blunderbuss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm going to generate 10 good berries for everybody, and everyone gets 2. I think we have 5 people in our party. You got 4, I get 4 for me, and 2 for him.
All right.
So everybody has 2 good
Let go of equipment. Good berry.
Why is get a bag of 1,000 ball bearings?
Just pick up some dirt on the way there.
Well, it specifies one piece of equipment you are currently holding. So it has to be a
Yeah.
shield, a sword. I mean, if you're saying you're holding a ball bearing, then it means you're, not holding something else,
Yeah.
Sure.
I could put a ball bearing there and then rest the stock of a gun on it.
Boom. Okay. So we're coming up on the
Oh, I'll also put my spyglass over there too, because it's worth 500 gold.
Graveyard, yeah.
All right.
I'll wrap it up in the torn priest clothes that I still have.
Mm.
Well, I should assume by now I would have asked you to have mended them. If you could.
I don't think you ever asked, but sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
From whoever Apithor was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I'm sure going to this junkyard's gonna have a bunch of opportunities to find cool things.
Well, many opportunities for animate objects.
If we find a thermonuclear warhead, do not animate it. That's just mad.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, after, like I said, about 2 hours,
Yeah.
you managed to make it to this
Mhm.
graveyard, as
And
he
you don't
calls
have a
it.
picture of it for your monitor.
No.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
It's just all kinds of debris strewn about. A lot of things that look like sand may have been moved around because it may have been absorbed. So I was like, something was there at some point.
Okay. So this thing, I presume, it probably makes some kind of noise as it's
Make a perception
if
check.
it's on jets.
I'm assuming this qualifies as like iron. As, one of the many different machines and everything else, Cipher's relics that this mask finds.
Well, it has those things, but it itself is a construct.
Okay.
Does it find?
Machines, Cipher's relics, and instances of iron flesh.
I got 28.
Okay.
Should hope the perceptive.
So not
Yeah.
for the construct itself. But I'll just have to live with an 18 or a
Find this
23.
huge thing about,
9.
let's see.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Yeah, 30 feet away from you guys.
30 feet.
Well,
Wow.
what happened? How did that just... What the heck did we miss? Who wasn't watching the
Was it
left
approaching us?
Uh,
Surely he would have seen it. He got over
well,
20.
I did see it.
Yeah.
And it comes up really fast.
And he got up within 20 of.
And it's
32.
also 20 feet in the air.
20 feet in the air.
Actually, 15 feet.
Huh?
Okay, and we have to
You good?
target the dome.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Blunderbuss minimum range 50. Low range 15 feet. I gotta
Be
be
right
under
with it.
the thing.
Yeah.
Destroying the very thing you're supposed to protect, yes. Alright, let's roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm gonna use the first of my maneuvers to add a D8 to my initiative.
Ooh,
Okay.
spicy.
So, Ray and Phil.
Ray got 11. Phil got 8.
Arthur and Loxo.
Loxo got 10 and Arthur got 14.
Alton.
19.
19. Alton goes first.
All right.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
I'll hop on the battle pony there,
Uh-huh.
and with its move of 40 feet, I will get under the thing,
Okay.
trying not to aim for any hover parts.
Yeah, aim for the thing that sucks everything up. We won't need that.
Bonus action, cast Branding Smite. Shooting with the blunderbuss, and if I hit, we'll use a maneuver. Well, yeah, I guess I will, but it's not really going to do much on this. So, does a 28 hit?
Yes.
Starting out strong, I say. Okay.
And then, because this just seems funny, I will use, when you hit with the weapon attack, we'll go with the trip attack. Yes, I realize.
It's flying.
So it adds a d8 to the damage on top of the 2d8 damage. 2d6 from the branding smite, so I need to add a d8 here.
Mm.
20 damage.
Okay.
And if it can be tripped, it needs to make a strength saving throw DC 16 or be knocked prone.
It can't.
Okay.
Oh.
But it's still added damage.
Lesson learned.
Mm-hmm.
For the second attack, with the blunderbuss,
Mm-hmm.
a 23.
Yeah.
Since it's another attack, might as well use that superiority die while I'm still alive. And we will try the disarming attack. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Still adds damage. 10, 18, 23 damage.
Okay.
And if it fails DC 16 strength throw, it's disarmed.
Is it carrying any weapons?
It does not have weapons. It just has, like, arms. Not actual, I guess. Yeah.
I figured neither one would work, but they add damage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that is all the actions I can do.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It is the creature's turn.
Of course.
First attack.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't have a weapon. It just has arms.
I will have the battle pony use its reaction to make it have disadvantage
Okay.
on the attack.
What is the first attack?
Mm-hmm.
On the first attack.
I assume a 14 misses that.
Yes.
Second attack. That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
So
Oh,
27. Somebody wants a chocolate, yes.
Yeah.
Let's see which one.
Hmm.
David, do you want to go with a chart or double damage?
Okay.
What'd you say about moving to death saving throws?
Double damage.
Unless you want to use your inspiration on it.
Gee, I might need that for later.
Okay.
I do have this mass healing thing.
22 piercing.
Ooh.
And that's after double?
Yes.
I can live through that.
Third attack.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
That is a 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
16 piercing.
That's
Fourth
hurting.
attack.
Oh.
Got a lot of tentacles.
Hmm.
That is an 18.
Yeah.
Ooh.
10 piercing.
Well, I am still up. Somehow.
Okay. Arthur.
Oh,
You just saw him
okay.
take a...
Yeah, I don't think I want to get too close to that thing.
And this is 15 feet away. He has a 10-foot reach.
Hmm. Okay.
Wait, he has 10-foot reach?
Or 15 foot reach, yeah.
Does that mean he has to lower himself to 10 feet?
He had to lower himself.
Oh, yeah. He is at 10 feet then, yeah.
Okay.
So he was 20 foot up in the air. Now he has to be 10 foot up in the air.
Well, he's more realistic to the mini then.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see.
Still, he's out of reach of normal melee weapons, so...
Mhm.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, they don't say how high a flaming sphere can go. They say it's 60 foot.
Flaming sphere in the sky.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Names within any range of you.
Yeah. Well, theoretically it goes 60 feet up.
Exactly.
Okay. Because that's what I'm inclined to use there. Okay. My action.
You're doing flaming sphere then?
Flaming sphere, and what's that?
You're doing flaming sphere. Okay, do we
Yeah,
have a mini
flaming
for the
sphere.
flaming sphere again?
And he's got a gonna make a DC 17.
You put it underneath him?
DC 17.
Put a fire under him.
Yeah, fire right up his hole that sucks stuff up.
What does it say? Whoa, whoa.
DC 17.
What, Dex?
A Dex, yeah.
He fails.
He fails. All right. Now I need 2d6 damage here.
How did you know what my power word of pain is?
Oh, 5 damage.
Oh!
No,
Not quite.
frankly nothing.
How quaint.
Yeah, it's not quite. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to do a bonus cure wounds
Oh, yeah.
or healing word
There's a couple
on.
of them,
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see here.
There's some of it leaked onto the table.
Yeah, well.
So I got.
I will take whatever I can get.
Mm-hmm. And that'll be that one. Okay. Let's see, it's a D4. But anyway, so. Okay, that's plus my cast level 4.
You can't cast it. You already cast a
What?
You already cast it.
Oh, I already
spell.
cast. I can't cast it. Okay. So I can't heal you. Sorry.
Nope, that's all right.
Okay.
My goal was just get in there and get
Okay.
as much damage
Just-
Nova done as fast
I'm
as
done.
possible.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, are there any huge objects around? Aside from him.
No, nothing as big as him.
What about inside his?
There's some
his
medium
skull?
and large objects, even a bunch of small ones, but
Inside his dome. You can create something, animate something inside the dome that didn't do damage.
you can't see inside the
Oh,
dome.
you can't see inside. Oh.
No,
It's
it's
a
a
vault.
it's a vault.
Oh, okay. You sort of.
So that's called a Marauding Vault.
Would you like a
It really is
pamphlet?
Really is a chrome dome, yes.
Okay.
Alright, so I won't do the animate objects then. I'll do my power word of pain.
Mhm.
Hemorrhoids!
And the save was
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution
Oh, actually, no, wait, no. The first time, it says in the book, it doesn't get a save.
no,
It just takes the damage.
really.
Does it say it works on constructs?
Does this thing happen to have an immunity to psychic damage?
No, actually.
Wow.
It's force damage.
Force damage, okay.
Also work on constructs.
When you utter this word of power, one creature within, even though it's a construct, it's still a creature, within 60 feet of you takes 4d10 force damage.
Mm-hmm.
At the start of its next turn, each of its turns, the creature must make a Constitution saving throw.
Ah.
Yeah. So for the first one, it just takes the damage.
40-10 is relatively low for a 5th level spell.
True, but consistently though,
Right.
it keeps failing the saves. So
Yeah.
there we go. All right. $18 force damage. And 1 4th level spell down. Also, I should go back to it. I should double check whether or not it's a concentration spell or not. I mean, do I?
Probably is.
Considering
Should
it,
be.
keep lasting.
I think you should write the page number down.
I did, yes. No, it is not concentration. It's just instantaneous.
Ah, interesting.
Alright, well.
Of course, I had to job myself with my quill. All right, so there's that. Don't really have any bonus action spell to cast. Even if I could, it had to be a cantrip. I don't have any that low of cantrip, so I have a cantrip.
So,
Yeah,
Loxo is next.
there you go.
Okay. Oh boy. Let's see.
Loxo probably can't even reach him with anything.
He can't even reach him.
Didn't he have javelins?
Throw a hand axe.
Yeah, throw a hand.
You could pick up a javelin from Phil. He's got someone on his back.
Yeah. So, but that would be an action.
You know, taking something from
or can Phil hand him a javelin? That'd be an action.
It'd be Phil's turn next.
I'll tell you what.
Whoa.
He's gonna run up.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. What is his? He's got. What's his speed here? I can't find. Anyway.
Could be 30.
Yeah, he's 30. Okay.
Same as you.
He said 30. Okay. Run up and he give. No, I'm not sure that'd be useful. Okay. All right, he's going to take a couple spears from or javelins from.
All right. Well, that's going to be his action.
That'll be his action. And
He's gonna move over here and take some.
Yeah.
And then move the rest of the way, try to get toward him.
He will go closer. What's the range of a javelin?
30 feet.
You've already moved 10, so.
Okay, so you can move
15, 20, 30.
Okay, he wants to be within 30 feet of the creature.
Yep, just.
Okay.
Might have to move a little more in your next turn, but yeah, probably.
Okay.
There's obviously be more on the diagonal.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Well, okay.
So, Phil. There you go. Just follow him.
Yeah. He would move forward 30 feet probably.
It's not bad.
All right.
That's me.
That's you. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go, Dragonborn, yeah.
30. Okay.
And how far away is he now?
Well, with the diagonal, probably like 30 still.
Sweet. I'll use my. I mean, he'll probably make the save, but it's still on half on save. Use his breath weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Is it against one creature or an area effect?
It's line.
So you're just breathing into the air. A straight line.
He'll have moved over like 5 feet this direction.
Thank you.
But there's like rain down acid on top of you.
Right.
You all suck.
So a dex save of only DC 11. Let me double check.
I definitely change it.
Yeah.
He passes.
Well, still a half on a save.
Mm-hmm.
Did he pass by a lot?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go, Dragonborn. Okay, so the DC is 8 plus the con mod plus proficiency bonus, and his constitution didn't change yet. So
yeah.
Now, would you be considered in the path if I was to use the lightning strike?
Depends on where you're lined up.
So 6. Okay, so that's 7, half of 7.
Okay. 3.
Okay. That's unfortunate. Okay.
Right, back to the top of the Alton.
All right. I'll use my bonus action for Branding Smite. I will shoot with the blunderbuss for a 28.
Hits.
And I will use my last superiority die to add another d8 for, let's go with Trick, because why not?
Mm-hmm.
25 damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
Yeah.
25 to hit
Yeah.
for 15 damage.
Okay.
Where are you? Action Surge for dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah.
13 damage.
Okay.
Last attack.
Mm-hmm.
a 27 to hit
Yeah.
for 17 damage.
Wow.
I'm gonna die!
It's the creature's turn.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
18, you said?
Yes.
It fails.
Huzzah.
You still get half damage if you can?
No, it just ends.
No, it just ends.
Okay. So let's see, that's at the 9 there. Cool. 24 force damage.
Alton, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw. This thing suddenly
Falls out of the air.
Well, also it started his turn in the fireball too. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
10.
10. You take...
Well, at least it'll be...
15 bludgeoning as this thing basically collapses over your body.
I had 3.
Okay. Okay. Quick, shove that good berry down his throat.
Kill steal. You took 2 kills.
Oh, God.
This isn't the way I wanted it to be.
Okay.
I'm probably, but no!
Well, I'm gonna...
Death by hemorrhoids.
Let's see. I'm gonna throw a healing word at him.
Well, we need to get him out from underneath.
You wanna get him out?
He's
from
probably
under-
hidden.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me run over there.
You're going to run over there?
Yeah, I'll run over there.
Okay. Make a
And-
strength check.
Strength check.
Well, and Phil will assist
Phil
you.
will assist.
Yeah.
Okay.
No assist. Okay. Boy. An 8 plus strength, which is.
It's a huge creature.
Yeah, it's a huge creature. I strained myself.
You are Luxodon and do have that
Yeah.
nice larger size bonus.
Powerful though. Well, we had two Luxodons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short
The other
between
one-
2 Luxodons.
Run the other one up
The
there.
other one up there. Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Should I be making death saves on each one of these attempts?
Again, I got a 1 and 8.
Yeah. Yeah. If they can't get you in time.
Can we get the last person up here?
Well, Phil's up there.
Phil? Phil, you wanna?
Can we see him through the wreckage?
No. The thing is so huge and he was standing just right underneath it.
Okay.
So one failure. Just tell me when you want me to roll each time.
Alright.
You wanna help?
Huh?
You wanna help?
I mean, okay, what?
Strength.
Oh, excuse me. I mean, okay, is it technically an object now?
No.
It isn't? I mean, it's dead, right?
Well,
Well,
still a construct.
but it's a dead one.
Yeah. I mean, what is a construct but an animated object? Or a potentially animated
What are you
object?
gonna do? Animate it? Make
Yeah,
it, make it
get
get
up. It's a. I mean, it's an expensive spell, and he can walk itself back.
How long does the spell last?
It only lasts for a minute, but for a minute it would be floating back.
Yeah.
Eh?
Well, let's say it would walk back.
You
if
can try.
I can try.
Well,
I mean, it's huge. I mean, it's okay.
Well, does it work on huge creatures?
Yeah, oh, these objects. Yes.
Objects? Okay, well, we'll see.
Yes. I cast it on it.
Okay. Half of the jets, like, lift up a little bit, and a
you said
part.
it had legs too. Can't they lift it?
I mean, it has
Yeah.
manipulators.
Oh, manipulate.
Okay. Yeah.
They
Which
could
it attacks
They're
with.
like talons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, they could assist it. Anyway.
A compartment opens, and a small construct flies out of it.
Uh-oh.
You're not done with combat yet.
Okay. Well, I've already cast animate object on it.
One more time to
Well, let's see what's
find
going on.
10 here.
All right, so let's see. What turn were we in?
Okay.
Phil already went. Loxo already went.
It died
Okay.
on its turn because
Yes,
of
it
the,
died on
on
its
own
turn,
so
and 3 people ran up.
Arthur ran up to try and failed.
Yeah.
Loxo ran up. Ray still hasn't.
Well,
Ray
cast
cast the spell.
Yep.
obviously.
And I
So
made
now we're
my
back
death-
up to Alton for
And I did a death saving
death
throw when
saving
we
throw.
did that, so...
Okay.
and the creature's action.
Yeah. Was
This new creature's action.
Okay.
Yes. Flies up to Alton. Not Arthur. Flies up to Arthur and attacks.
Alright, so now we at least have established order of what we're doing.
Yes.
Okay.
Arthur, does a 21 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow.
What kind of creature is this?
The heavy
24
kind.
lightning damage.
24.
As its electric touch, it's just this small construct that just flew out of it and just, not just tasered you, like
Yeah.
viciously shocked you.
Okay. So it's at an angle there, huh? All right.
So basically it has these jets and you can see him underneath.
Yeah.
But is there these, floating jets that's kind of, there's a
Yeah.
barrier of
Okay.
these. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have 2 small things I could also do as well? A huge target counts as 8 objects, but I can do a total of 10. So I can also do 2 small objects, which each count as 1.
There's like a couple of, there's a foot and an arm.
Yeah.
Those I guess would be considered small. But they're degraded to the point where they'd just be maybe pawing, moving towards something, but...
I mean, they have stats for it, small. Their hit points, AC, attack, strength, and dex. So, 2 tiny objects in there, too. Or 2 small.
Mm-hmm.
2 small.
And let's see what happens here. Alright, the Tsar also, a creature, if you want to roll an Arcana check on this thing that just shocked you.
Okay. Let's see. 18?
It's called a Tsar, Xaar. It is a machine parasite that you believe may have been controlling this creature and
Okay.
may still be controlling it because it has this sort of electronic tether and it stops the jets.
Okay.
Okay.
And it falls down again.
Okay. All right. I need to. It's my turn then.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt on this little monster.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a 3rd level spell. And it has to do a dex save of 17.
Mm-hmm. It fails.
It fails. Okay. So it takes a full 8d6 damage, which... How many d6s do we have? That's 6. Okay. That's 12, 15, 14. And let's see, now I've done 66.
So 2 more.
18.
Yep, 2 more.
There's 2 more.
And 2 more. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and 5. That'd be 23.
Okay. Alright, next is Ray.
Ray, you want to run around and attack this thing from the backside so you have advantage on it? Oh, Ray can't do that, huh? He can't get that.
He's about 50 feet away, so...
What are you going to do, Ray?
Can I see it from where I am?
You can see it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hemorrhoids!
And it takes full damage.
Okay, roll it.
And roll it. You just always Yeah,
21 force damage.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay.
Next is Loxo.
Loxo runs around, and I think he's got enough movement he can go around the other side and be okay. Let's see.
This thing is small, right up next to him.
So we weren't able to get the Alton at all?
No.
Okay.
The jets were in the way, and now the jets have stopped, so it's concealed again.
All right. Let's see. He'll use his warhammer. I give him most, and that would be 16 hit.
That. Where is its AC?
Great, 0 DC. I hit it.
No, this thing literally doesn't list off an AC.
The DC. Or HP. No, AC. Okay.
Really?
It just says hit point speed. It has no AC on top.
That seems like a...
That seems like a misprint. I have no idea what it would be. I mean, it's small, so probably pretty high.
What's the dexterity modifier?
+1.
I mean, that'd be at least 11 then, so I mean...
16.
16?
Is it? Come on.
Most small creatures, tiny creatures obviously would be even bigger, but yeah, sure, 16.
Okay.
Call it match.
Match, yeah.
Okay. Match. All right. Ooh, good. Let's see.
Should I write in there 16 and or maybe look it up later to see? Did you? Fix this?
11 damage.
11. All right. How do you want to do this?
Oh, I had an advantage anyway. I didn't even roll my other dice.
Okay.
So.
Well,
Yeah, that would have been the same.
you should
Okay.
kill it.
I just crush it and
Okay.
save the parts for the guy. Okay. And sorry.
Okay, Phil. You're still trying to lift the thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, obviously... okay, yeah.
Because
trying to
it's
lift
not.
it, yeah.
Yeah, it's not moving unless
Okay.
on your turn you can control it again.
Yeah, it's a concentration spell lasts for a minute, so...
Mm-hmm.
Assuming his concentration on it is over...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's only a 8.
Nope.
He's doing it on his own.
All right, Alton, death saving throw.
One more to go and I'm gone.
Okay.
What do you do?
22. Does that help?
Yes, you
Okay.
finally lift it up.
Finally lift it up.
So you're holding this thing up. And
Yep.
who's healing it?
Who's healing?
Well, I'm sure Phil is just like trying to pull him out, you know?
Pull
Like,
him out.
Well, it'd be Ray next.
Oh, is Ray got a
Okay.
healing spell? You got a healing spell.
I mean, a healing word,
You got
yes.
a healing word, healing touch, whatever. Cure
No, I
wounds.
don't need to touch.
You don't have
but
cure
it's-
wounds.
No, obviously he's far away enough. He's not gonna be touching this thing.
No, no.
That's right. Okay, healing word. Hurry up! This is getting heavy.
Well, yeah, like I said, you know, Phil will be trying to pull him out
Yeah.
from underneath.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah, do a
I'll
little-
do a third level.
He could pull his arm off if he's. Third level. Ooh.
12 healing.
All right.
All right, Loxo. Want Loxo to pull him out?
Sure, Loxo can pull him out.
Strength.
Strength. Loxo is 7. Loxo had trouble. Okay.
You're only lifting it up
Somebody
so
else?
high. He's
Yeah.
helping you lift it. So
Phil.
Helping
Yeah,
you lift
Phil.
it, yeah. All right.
Phil, help him.
Phil.
I
Yeah.
could walk out now that I've got
Yeah.
healing.
All right, as long as you're.
You can roll out.
Yeah, you roll out. Yeah.
Okay.
Transform and roll out.
Okay. All right.
It'd be cool if you could use your construct, pony, and have it double as basically like a suit of armor, you know, and you just jump into it.
So, I just have to ask. Was I just saved by Preparation H?
It
As
sure
your
wasn't the first
healing word.
preparation. Healing salve.
Oh gosh. Mm.
So, we're gonna have some fun and make a perception check on this creature.
Horrible.
Wow. Does the mask work yet?
13.
The mask could give advantage. If not, I'm using inspiration.
Yeah, the mask will work.
All right. We're using an inspiration.
13 or 11.
24.
24.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Tell us what you know about it.
All right, we're gonna need you to roll 5 percentiles.
Ooh.
More than that, but we're just gonna deal with the oddities first.
5 sets of
5
100?
sets of percentile, yes.
Okay. I feel like
Better map something to write.
I better have equipment,
Take notes.
other possessions ready.
Mm.
All right. First set. 72.
You find a 2-headed animal fetus in a glass jar.
Okay.
What's the animal?
Pig.
Okay.
I mean, not a pig, a frog.
A frog.
A frog.
Okay.
It makes more sense that way.
Second one is a 24.
Frog doesn't have a fetus.
A fuzzy stuffed ravage bear
Tadpole,
that makes
yeah.
growling noises when you squeeze it.
A fuzzy stuffed rabbit bear.
Ravage bear.
Ravage bear.
Remember that big bear you found underneath the pit?
Oh yeah.
This is a fuzzy stuffed version. They make growling noises.
Oh, so it's like the bear on in Star Trek and on Vulcan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah. You remember that, Dad?
It was in the animated series.
Well, it was
Mentioned in live action.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Where like Spock's mother says, "You had a sort of teddy bear," and McCoy's like,
Oh yeah.
"A teddy
I
bear."
remember that.
Yeah, yes. The
All right. Next
local teddy
one.
bears have 6
77.
spanks.
Yeah.
Bottle of 24 pills that make you vividly dream about your favorite memory when you next sleep.
You could probably use that right now.
All right. Next was 66.
66. 6 small clear synth bags that can be sealed and are very durable.
Synth bag.
Bags made out of synth material.
Yeah, I got Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
Fifth one, 41.
41. A brass device with a nested circular plates that rotate and click.
Okay.
So now we're going to roll for 4 ciphers.
Uh-oh.
Cipher.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm only carrying 1, so I can about get 2 more.
Yeah, up to 3.
So who wants to roll these percentile?
No, I'll roll for 1.
I can carry one more.
35.
5.
Actually, I'll give this to Luxa.
Let's see what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, okay. 19.
Okay, this is called the Rampaging Form. It's on page 103. When this metallic device with a needle on one end is plunged into your flesh as an action, a burning sensation travels through your body as you enter a trance-like state for 1 minute as fever grips your body and your size increases, turning you into a large creature if you are not already. When the change is complete after 1 minute, you are revealed as an uncontrolled beast and rampage for an hour. While rampaging, you attack any and every living creature you can see or sense within 60 feet. In addition to being large, you gain a +3 bonus to AC, 23 strength, advantage on all saving throws and checks except in one case, see hereafter, and resistance to all damage types. While in beast form, you can attempt to change back to your normal form before the duration ends as a bonus action and a DC 19 intelligence saving throw. However, you have disadvantage on that save. When the effect is over and you return to normal size, and if you're still alive, temperament following another 1 minute fevered trance.
Um,
So you turn into the Hulk.
Yes.
Hulk smash.
Hulk smash a lot.
For an hour?
For an hour. It is very difficult to turn back.
Until you die.
Yes.
Do you revert back if you go unconscious?
Does not say.
All right.
logically.
So you have that written down.
Yeah, who wants
And
it?
the page number.
Yeah, who wants it?
Who's going to use it? You're all standing too close to each other typically for you to be like, okay, you go alone, you stab this, and if you come back, fine.
We'll see if it comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking, I mean, if it works like the enlarge spell,
Right.
it literally doubles your size,
Yeah.
your
It
height.
just makes you large.
And,
Oh.
okay.
It specifically says if you're not already large, just makes you large.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you are medium
Uh-huh.
and you become large,
Mhm.
according to that spell, it doubles your size.
Yeah, but this just makes you large.
So it just
Yeah.
the maximum, the
If you're
minimum
not already, yeah.
size to make you large,
Yeah.
Yeah,
which
you
would
will
just be
large.
over 8 feet.
Yeah, if you're small, it makes you large. If you're tiny, it just makes you large. That's it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we get to a crossbow, shoot it from a distance into a group of enemies and just sit back.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. That's good creative.
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rampaging Thorn.
It's a needle you have to plunge into, so you actually inject someone with
We'll
it.
make a delivery method with a crossbow.
Mhm.
Next percentile.
Okay.
I'll roll it.
You want to
Fine.
roll it? Okay.
Get the right pair of them. There we go. That's a 68.
Hmm.
Okay, make a Arcana check.
That's it. Constitution save. Wait, what?
Arcana. Constitution saving.
That's a 13.
This is called stealth coating. This Cipher, this handheld device disperses light-resistant particles over the surface of an object or several objects that can fit in a 10-foot cube as your action. The object is no longer visible to casual observation, and attempts to find or perceive it or to treat an object have disadvantage. The effect lasts until the objects are moved or damaged.
Moved?
Yes.
So you have to be stationary
Yep.
for it to work.
Yep, it's on page 112.
So it's somebody else's problem field.
Yeah.
Page 112.
Yep.
I'll roll for number 3 here.
What was it called again?
Stealth coating.
Okay.
7.
So,
So I say that would have been our
okay, roll an Arcana check.
means of, our method
Yeah.
of stabbing somebody. He's become invisible.
5.
You have no idea what this is.
Woohoo!
What you got there?
I don't know. I don't know what most of this stuff is anymore. But I can shoot it. Can you tell me?
Can I have a look at it?
Yeah, Arcana check.
Okay.
That's 14.
It's called a midnight field.
Let's call it Midnight Field.
This metal amulet can be activated in one of two
This metal
modes.
amulet can be activated in 2 ways. Sorry.
One of two ways.
Personal or cloud. In personal mode, it surrounds you in a skin-tight field of absolute blackness, darker than black paint or a cloudy night under a new moon, lasting 40 minutes. In dim light and darkness, you gain advantage on stealth checks. Because you appear completely black without any highlights, viewing you is slightly disorienting. So attacks against you have disadvantage.
The shadow knows.
Yeah,
An
true.
attacker is immune to this effect if it doesn't rely on sight, as with blind sight, or can see through illusions, as with true sight. The field allows a small amount of light to reach your eyes, otherwise you'd be blind, and at best you can see as if in dim light.
Okay.
In cloud mode,
But if you have dark vision, that's fine then.
the Cipher bursts in a 10-foot sphere, creating a cloud of darkness that lasts 4 minutes. Bright light in the area becomes dim light becomes darkness. The darkness spreads around corners. This is not a magical darkness. It counts as level 2 effect for the person interacting with light spells. It's on page 90.
Level 2 effect.
How that lasts specifically for 40 minutes.
That is a very weird time frame.
Yeah, normally maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour.
Well, it's 4 minutes if you do a cloud. Yeah. Okay.
That thing's pretty cool.
One more.
One more.
42.
Ooh.
Please be something Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy related.
A potted plant.
An awakened planet.
When you plant this,
It grows up.
A whale appears.
it keeps saying, "Feed me, Seymour."
Roll an Arcana check.
Different.
Okay. Oh. Well, he didn't know anything about it. Let's try it. Luxel. Okay, he got an 18.
Okay. It is a ray emitter of numbing.
Ray emitter of numbing.
So on page 103, when this handheld metallic device of sharp spikes and wires is activated as your action, a beam of energy targets one creature within 120 feet. On a failed DC 13 Dex saving throw, one of the target's limbs is numbed, rendering it useless for 1 minute.
I've had one of these before. I think I traded it off.
Uh-huh.
Well, now you got another one.
DC 15?
13.
13. Oh, 13. Oh.
Just write page 103 and
Yeah.
emitter of numbing.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to roll for 1 relic.
Oh my. Okay, so I can roll down one. Percentile?
Yes.
Okay, got all zeros.
So 100.
I guess.
Yeah, it'd be 100.
It should be interesting.
It says roll on random iron flesh table.
Oh.
Roll again.
Percentile?
Yes.
Okay. That's spicy. 22. Now it's a matter of being able to install it.
I promise I'll try.
Guidance.
Okay. Roll an Arcana check.
That's an unnatural 20.
Okay, it's called the Gauntlet of Protection. Requires attunement. This prosthesis replaces one of your hands with a slightly oversized metallic version that allows you to use your hand normally. It has 4 charges and regains 1d4 expended charges daily at dawn. As a reaction, 1 charge you can take when attacked. The gauntlet manifests a small plane of pure translucent force that flickers and gleams, taking on a shield-like shape that hovers near you for 1 round, granting you +2 bonus to AC and advantage on
Write that
saving
down.
throws against spells and other magical effects.
Oh. Okay.
It is on page 77.
Well, would you like me to attempt that?
It is a process in here to graft iron flesh, and you may not survive it.
Uh-huh.
Does somebody in town know how to do this?
If
Maybe you could buy
you
it.
don't want it, I'll try it.
I mean, it seems a really good idea for me to have a higher AC. Considering it's only 12.
12.
Yes!
Oh,
12.
God. Who gives you the 14?
Someone forgets mage armor all the time.
I don't have mage armor anymore.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It wouldn't increase it by that much.
That's kind of one of the curious things about a warlock. In certain modes, you're allowed to cast mage armor anytime without using a spell slot.
Yeah, that's the thing they have.
Which really makes for fun with an abjuration wizard.
Okay, so if you got that written down,
I did not know. What page was it again?
77. Gauntlet of Protection. Since you ended up rolling an Iron Flesh, there was an Iron Flesh also confirmed, so roll again for Iron Flesh.
Okay. I'll
It
roll
was supposed
that.
to be a relic, but you rolled 100. It's like
11.
11.
Oh, so since it wasn't a relic, you're giving 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it was going to be another iron flesh, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
So there's
So
gonna be
one
a
relic,
and
one
then
iron
an
flesh. But you rolled 100 on the
Oh,
relic because you came in iron
okay.
flesh.
Ah.
So, roll an Arcana check.
So apparently iron fleshes are even better than relics.
Yeah.
13.
It's called a flame cloak.
Ooh.
This disc, implanted in your head,
Seems legit.
has 4 charges and regains 1d4 expended charges daily at dawn. At
Probably
your
more
mental
than that.
command, your entire body becomes shrouded in flames that last up to 1 hour, 1 charge. The fire doesn't burn you, but it automatically deals 1d6 fire damage to anyone who tries to touch you or strike you with a melee attack.
The Human Torch.
While the shroud is active, you gain a +1 bonus to AC and fire resistance.
Ah.
Ooh.
Trade?
I already got one thing planted in my head. The mask.
You gonna
You
trade?
can't take another one. You gotta, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay. What was the name on that one?
Gauntlet of Protection. Page 77.
Yeah.
This flame cloak is on page 73.
Actually, Gauntlet gave you 2 AC, actually.
Yeah.
For 1 minute.
For 1 minute, but it had 4 charges.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Go back to town and try to get these things implanted.
You also find in the center compartment 1 dead engineer.
Oh, sad.
One dead engineer.
Was he enhanced with anything?
No,
Luke
he's
Devine?
just one of the probably
Big
one
one
of
dead?
Speak with dead.
How long has he been dead?
You can't tell.
Yeah. Well, you
Well,
can
no
tell.
medicine check.
You can
Medicine
sort of
check.
tell.
Well, okay, no.
Can't be
Could you do
blind.
medicine check, please?
Can I do medicine?
You have a higher medicine check than
I
I'm
do.
sure.
I do.
Yes, you're wise.
Okay. That would be, let's see.
I mean, you moved that, but
20,
yeah.
well,
It was cocked eye.
laying against it.
Uh-huh. So you moved in the direction that was beneficial to you. Yeah.
Well,
Anyways.
yeah, it was mostly in
Yeah.
that way.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Rolled again.
Yeah.
All right, roll again.
Keep it in the.
Keep it in the
This
thing.
balance in
Okay.
there. There you go.
That's better. All right.
Alright.
It's 16.
Advantage
plus
on rolls.
whatever.
Throw it out the drain.
25.
He's been dead for like 2 weeks at least.
2 weeks.
All right.
Is it too long?
Yeah, I'm pretty
More
sure
than
it's
10
10
days.
days.
Yeah.
Ah.
No.
Yeah, within the last 10 days. Man.
So, is there anything we can do to rig this thing up to get back to where we need to go?
Roll an Arcana check. See how much. It's really a machinery check or anything, but to see.
Dirty 20.
You damaged about half of its jets.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That or they damaged it on my head.
Either way, there might be some flatbed carts nearby that you could like drag it onto, like take a
Okay.
cart nearby and just kind of slowly wheel this thing.
Okay.
And probably a lot of them were left behind by the engineers and stuff, people who came from Flyte's shop, and just like, okay, this is a big thing. Or just like going to
Yeah.
Lowe's or something and getting the big.
Uh-huh.
We should probably bring the body back in case Flyte recognizes them.
And the parasite, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
And then maybe see about getting these things installed.
You even see Flyte's logo stamped on this thing.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
You believe this thing was intended to collect things for him, but that the parasite had other plans.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Hmm.
So
Good
how
trade
long
for
does it
us.
take to get back with all
2
this?
hours.
2 hours?
It's probably 3 hours right now. You're trying to carry this thing slowly along with you.
Of course, you may have 2 Luxodons that both have powerful build.
That helps.
Yeah.
Standing in either direction, keeping it from like tilting over and stuff.
Okay.
Stupid stand.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
All right, so you get back into town and you show up with this big old thing,
Yep.
and Flyte tells you it's basically it's gonna be probably about a week on me work this thing. If you got the 200
You
crit,
have 200?
200 chin.
You don't have 200, do you?
Party has 163. I personally have 73.
I personally have 46.
43. So all of us kick in 20?
Yeah. Okay.
Plus what the party already has, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
We hope you can learn something from that creature that was controlling it.
Yeah, it was a shame we had to lose one of our own units here, but
Well, you know.
So, do you know where we could go get some iron flesh installed?
well, right here, of course. But
How much chance is that gonna be?
oh no, you were bringing it. We'll do it for you. But it's
Oh.
just a matter of
Well, it's worth a try.
I don't remember exactly where the instructions are. I think it's in the big book. Probably in the main iron flesh section. Okay, so works, multiple instances. You can have up to 2 iron flesh eye implants, 2 iron flesh gauntlets, but only 1 helm, spine, or heart. You can have an iron flesh that comes in the form of a spine implant. You can later replace it with a different spine, but lose the first. Requires attunement. You can be attuned to no more than 3 iron flesh implants at a time. If you bear more than 3 attunable items, including attunable magic items and relics, only a subset of them will provide their functions and or magic abilities, depending on which you selected.
I'm only attuned to one thing.
Once attuned to your iron flesh, you gain an intuitive understanding of how to use it. Using iron flesh usually requires an action, but could take longer. Specify in description. Implants use charges of internal energy that must be expended to activate their properties. If the last charge is used on a given day, nothing untoward happens other than the object becoming inert until the following day when some of its charges renew.
Okay, so unlike a Cipher, which might explode if you use up all the charges in it.
Yeah.
You're thinking relic.
Relic.
Oh, relics? Oh,
Relics
yeah.
explode.
Cipher just always get used.
Cipher one time and then done. Yeah.
All right.
So I'm sort of hoping that my flame cloak, again, I can add to my repertoire of, becoming a god sort of appearance.
It would be impressive. Yes.
I was jealous when your dog ended up getting electrical power. Not dog. Yeah, your
The
pony
battle
had,
pony?
The battle pony had electrical power. So I was like, no. So yeah.
Okay, so the only issue is removing iron flesh will automatically drop your hit points to 0, and you make death saving throws until you stabilize or die.
Whoa.
So once they're in, they are in.
Right.
So a friend on the side that can cast Cure Wounds or Healing Word.
Yes.
Of course, could step in with immediate assistance, so you don't have to face those yet.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's a long rest, and unlike normal attunement items, you have surgery and stuff. Yeah. So you're taking the flame cloak and
Yeah. Did they require attunement or not?
yes, all
Yes.
iron flesh requires attunement.
I will go through and add it for in here.
So that's pretty much what I had planned for this session. He'd fight the thing, get it, and obviously after a week or so, he might be able to scrounge up something out of this huge device.
Yeah.
Maybe you could go back to one of those establishments and you could again try to say, hey, I'm going to be staying here for a whole week. Could you give me a temporary job? I'm
just sitting here thinking, I'm a guy with a mechanical hand and a shotgun.
Ash!
Yes. But the little version.
Little Ash!
Yeah.
I just need to go find a trident.
And then somebody make an evil clone of you.
And I do have create bonfire.
If you can find a chainsaw, that would be good.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's really better, yeah.
There is that one ability to attach a weapon to a warforged.
Yes.
I wonder if that works for a mechanical hand.
Slowly just make yourself more cybernetic.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077.
1 billion.
Cyberpunk 10000000000. Add a couple more, 77.
Yeah.
Okay. So, later this week.
Special one-shot Disney-themed episode of kind of my own. I think we described a little bit of it near the end of our previous session, kind of going into the details of how the characters work and lore, and John has. Wait, have you picked a character yet?
I had not yet. I brought up the 4 that I've written up so far, just for Matt's approval.
For my approval?
He's not even involved in this.
I know.
I can only approve characters that have been in like the last 15 years.
Right.
Yeah. So we've got a live action Aladdin, 3D Kid Elsa, live action Alice, and 3D Sophia the First. And also another friend, David Huber, is playing as Fix-It Felix.
Oh.
So I decided that his hammer, anything that he does, is just going to heal.
Healing? Yeah.
Healing. Oh, yeah. Instead of whatever damage he would inflict, he starts healing.
Okay.
He fixes everything.
Yes.
Including people. So you're not going to tell him up front. It's like, you just fix everything. You can't.
Yeah, I was thinking of, instead of making him an artificer, to just make him a bard.
Yeah.
That we'd have mending and cure wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
But literally, he can't damage anyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
With his hammer.
No, his hammer fixes things.
Right, but I mean, he can use something else to damage someone.
Nope.
You can't use something else? You're stuck with the hammer. You got the hammer in the hand, huh?
He just heals.
Uh-huh.
Why do I fix everything I touch?
That's an interesting character. Yeah.
So does that mean then that every
he's not
attack
in
that
the
he
fight.
does on
It
an
heals.
ally
Yeah.
would do healing?
Yeah.
On an
Okay.
enemy, you mean?
No.
And every attack, period.
Yeah.
Any
Every
ally,
period.
everything.
Yeah.
Everything he hits, he can, hit a broken glass and just repair it.
So he wouldn't even bother to have the spell Cure Wounds, because
No.
that's already doing Cure
No,
Wounds.
he just hits everything and heals by whatever damage it does, yeah.
Does he need anything else? I mean,
Uh-huh.
wow, okay. Okay, so he has a magic hammer, essentially.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's say that.
Yes.
Again, should he still be Artificer then, or what do you think? Would you have more fun with being a bard, being, sort of silly and...
I think it could be just like a simple fighter kind of thing with
Yeah.
a magic hammer. It doesn't have to be that complicated. He just understanding that he fixes everything he touches. So if he goes up to an enemy and they're like, you gained 20 hit points.
Yeah, no, just used point buy.
I'm thinking Maxwell's silver hammer. Anyway.
That kills people.
Yeah.
You used point buy and got some of these numbers? You sure?
Yeah?
14, 14, 16, 12, 8, and 10? That seems high.
Well, then, point buy, and then also the stats of
Right.
the
Race,
character
yeah.
race, yeah.
Okay.
There's a website that helped me through that, yeah.
But I think, Hubbard would probably have more fun with it just because the concept of he's always healing and helping people. Whether he wants to or not, he just wants
So you wouldn't want to be hitting the enemy.
No. He mends objects. He mends people. He mends everything.
Okay.
Yeah, these could be fun.
And he, like the example in the film that there were steel enforced bars, and when he was in prison, he made them bigger. It's like, why do I keep?
Uh-huh.
You reinforce the bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
One very simple thing that could throw a kind of a monkey wrench into what he
Well,
does.
a hammer.
A hammer. Can throw a hammer into the things he does. Some ideas of what kind of characters. There can be tons of cameos because why not?
Sure, as long as you do the voices for them.
Yeah.
And of course, the top dog.
Goofy.
Not Pluto, huh?
Goofy's gonna be in there. Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Probably have him hidden underneath here and look underneath the table and then he just pops up. Oh, hi there.
Have a follower be a Mouseketeer.
Okay.
We're gonna have what, 6 players?
No?
Yes.
So no Darkwing Duck?
Older, too old.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
There you
Ah,
go.
they have it in the new series.
But the origin. The character
All right.
was.
You can say
Okay,
that.
till next time, happy gaming. Bye bye.